We're here to talk about financial freedom, unlocking the secrets to abundance and wealth. And we're taking a look at some of our blog posts. Now, this post isn't anywhere in the book at all. This is more on the management consulting side concerning change management and how to interact with employees and boost morale and productivity, which many firms, especially in Wall Street and financial services, struggle with. So let's take a look here, right? Taking a shrewd approach to know and keep employees. This was featured on NYK Daily News. And essentially, right, you have to, when you're a manager, look at the personality types. So on the Myers-Briggs, if they're INFJ, they might be more introverted. Let introverts work from home. Not as relevant in post-COVID era, but prior to COVID, I was going into financial institutions. They were complaining that they could not boost productivity, and you can without spending any money. You just ask people what they want. If somebody wants to work from home, let them work from home. Try it out. If somebody's talking too much and you want to fire them, maybe just move them to sales. It's so much easier to transfer someone rather than to fire people. Right? So, that's what I mean when we say humanize your management approach. I really think managers, employees need to rotate. There are some very good managers, but unfortunately, there's likely more poor managers than there are good. And we need to rotate both managers and employees, right? Because if every manager says an employee is not performing and these managers aren't friends with one another and they're in different departments, that shows you that they don't all agree and there might not be an issue with the employee. And it should also be on the other side. All the employees can rate managers. So it's a balanced playing field, almost servant leadership, right? About the business model. So if you even look through some of these posts we showed, right? We were talking about OpenAI back in 2020. And again, always be ahead of the curve, pivot, change it, embrace it. Right? Don't only focus on corporate profits. Banks are known to do that. Again, it's great to talk about social issues and diversity, inclusion, but at the end of the day, you do have to pay your bills. So it's somewhere between the two. We need to pay our bills, but it's not all about finances. Those things are good too. But if one of those things are out of balance, your company is going to lose its competitive edge. If we're focusing too much on social issues, profits could stagnate. If we're focusing way too much on financials, we're making everything a transaction, people tend to know, and then you could have a toxic work culture. So these are some of our posts, which is more on project management, change management, what we do consulting for. If your company's struggling with that, give us a call. We're happy to help. 917-512-9523, www.investmentscy.com. For money management, www.sagefusion.co. Thank you so much for your time.